You know you don't need permission for any of this stuff. It's not like there's a rule book or the writing police are going to come to your house. Hey guys, my name is Brian Taylor, and this is Writing Hacks, where we teach you how to become a better writer and a better storyteller. Today we're going to talk about asking for permission. You know, I spend a lot of time in Facebook forums, well, not forums, more pages and groups, and I cruise around and I just kind of see what everyone is talking about, and that's kind of the fuel for this particular show, for these videos and my podcast. I look for what people are having trouble with and I do my very best to solve it. Sometimes I'll actually answer them there on Facebook, but more often than not, I take that information and I bring it back here and I make these videos. So one of the things that I've noticed the most is new writers asking for permission. So I guess at some point someone has come and smacked them upside of the back of the head and said, you're not good enough to be a writer. Or if you're gonna be a writer, you need to have 14 college degrees, or writing is done in a very specific way, and if you don't do it that way, you're not gonna succeed. Honestly, that's a load of BS. Check out some of my writing. It's absolutely dope. I mean, people that read it and listen to it and follow it think it's amazing, but it's my own style. It's my own voice. I don't have to ask for permission to do anything. That's the biggest issue that I see with people on these Facebook pages and in these Facebook groups. They feel like they have to get permission. Is it okay to take your main character and flip them upside down on their head and talk about a time rift? Is it okay if my work in progress is about inner thoughts? Is it okay if what I'm writing in my first book has 16 chapters instead of 17? These kind of things are a little bit ridiculous, but I understand that hesitation. I get where you're coming from. When I was a brand new writer, it was a little difficult for me. I didn't know what I was supposed to do. I didn't know what I could do. So if you're watching this and you're working on your first book, or you're jumping off into a realm that's kind of new, just remember these few key points. Number one, there are no rules. The only thing that you actually have to follow through with is grammar and punctuation. And for the most part, like the formatting, I think is the word, the formatting so that people can understand what you're writing. But once you jump beyond that, what you write is up to you. It's your story. You don't need to ask somebody if it's okay if your main character is a half vampire, half werewolf that can do backflips when he's in the water. You don't need anyone else's permission for that. That's okay. Write your story. Another issue that I'm running into with people asking for permission, they want to make sure that it's okay to bend the rules. They're asking if people are going to get upset if they bend the rules. Hey, you know what? Bend them bitches so far that they break, right? Bend the rules. That's what's going to make you a unique writer. That is what is going to bring out your style. All the great things, all the great pieces of art, all the great pieces of music, all the great pieces of literature have been done by people who push the boundaries, bend the rules, and more often than not, break them. This is where unique style comes from. I've been an artist my whole life, and I'm going to tell you, there's no rules that say you can't do something a specific way. There are art teachers, just like there are writing teachers. There are art coaches, just like there are writing coaches and music coaches. They can put the brush in your hand and they can tell you the technique, but they can't make the strokes for you. That's up to you. So stop asking people for fucking permission to write your goddamn story. Write your story. Make sure you're following grammar. Make sure you're following like formatting rules and punctuation rules. But beyond that, get the fuck down, man. Write your story. Be you. Speak in your voice. This is your tale. You tell it. Don't need anybody's fucking permission to tell your story. If you guys like what we're doing here, we're posting 1 to 2 times a week. You can always find more content on this channel and on our other social media channels. I would like you to take a few moments and check out this other piece of work that I'm working on, a work in progress, a WIP, a story that I'm writing. It's called God Wasn't There. It's kind of like an autobiography / gospel. It's really cool. You should check that out. It's out in audio format, so you can find the link in the description. You can also check out 12 Blackened Petals, which is another story I've been writing. And always tune back into this channel and all of our other social media channels for more writing hacks. You guys are rock stars. Catch you on the flip side.